Hey guys, Irk here, and I got another commentary for you today on Favela. How do you say this game? Favela, or not this game? This map. How do you say this map? How do you pronunciate it? Favela, Favela. Who cares? Anyway, that map, and I want to talk about something special today. Something that's dear to my heart. My gaming history. Where I got started, how I got started, and yeah. So, my first console ever was the Nintendo. Not the 64, just the straight up Nintendo. And the games I would play were like Snake, Rat and Roll, and Bubble Bobble. There's two games that I remember playing. And pretty much the object of Bubble Bobble was to trap like these little well, I wouldn't say wind-up toys, but they look like wind-up toys, and they were bad, and they'd hurt you if they touched you. So you had to trap them in your bubbles, and then you had to like pop them, and they'd die, and then you got stuff from them at the end if you popped them. And then the object of Snake, Rattle, and Roll was you were these two snakes, Rattle and Roll, and you had to eat what were called nibbly pibblies. And if you ate them, you got bigger, depending on what color of the nibbly pibbly. It's kind of hard to say. Nibbly pibbly. Nibbly pibbly. It's like an English guy. Nibbly pibbly. Anyway, so you gotta eat these, and if you have to be like a certain size by the end of the level, in order to like open up this gate thing, mabobber. And if you don't weigh enough, you have to go eat more and get fat. Eat some McDonald's or something. I don't know. But, so after Snake, Rattle, and Roll, I got my PlayStation 1. And I honestly do not remember playing any games on that, because I was like 5. But I still don't remember how I remember Bubble Bobble on that. But that's like a childhood memory of some sort. But none of the games on the PlayStation 1 were really any good, so Sony's just getting started. They have no idea what they're doing. And then the PlayStation 2 comes out, and I think this is where the gaming industry really kicks off. I know, people can say, oh no, Pong kicked it off and everything, but I think this is where everything got really technological with everything and really made it where it is today. So, the games I played for the PlayStation 2 were like Need for Speed Most Wanted. I loved that racing game. It was pretty much my first racing game. The cops in it were they're pretty good. The cars in it, I liked how customizable they were, it being my first car game. Sorry guys. Then after after Need for Speed, there was also this game, SSX Tricky. It's like a snowboarding game, and I played that for a little while until I scratched it up and made it, the thing couldn't read it. And then Jak and Daxter. That's in my top 10 of my 10 favorite games ever. Top 10 of my 10 favorite games. Yeah. So top 10, that would be one of them. I don't exactly remember. I think there were like 3 of them. And I beat all of them except for the last one. Only thing I remember is I didn't beat the last one. I just don't remember what happened. Black Magic and White Magic, whatever. I don't know. They should make a new one. But anyway, back on topic. After Jak and Daxter, everybody heard Prince of Persia. I played pretty much, I wouldn't say all of them, but I watched my dad play them, and then I played one. Maybe like half of one. I never finished it, but I liked it. That's why I have Assassin's Creed right now. That's probably what led me to getting Assassin's Creed, is that. So after Prince of Persia, those are just some of the games that I played on the PlayStation 2. But my dad has an Xbox, like an Xbox, not a 360, just an Xbox. And I would go over to, whenever I was at his house, him and I would play some of that every once in a while. And there was only one game we really played on that most of the time, and it was it was Fusion Frenzy. And it was a whole bunch of mini games, it was a party game where you invited a whole bunch of friends over and you just played all these games, and it was pretty fun and stuff. But like some of the games that my dad and I played the most were like this one called Twisted System, where it would look like a big washing machine, that had stuff you had to jump over and duck under. And the longer you would go, the faster it would go. So it made it that much harder the longer you got on. And my dad would make it so far, I couldn't concentrate on it because I was younger back then, and it'd just be too confusing. And another one game was I'd like to call Chicken Legs. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but what you had to do is you controlled, like, you hit one of the triggers, and it would make this bomb go out, and you'd control it with the right analog stick. And it'd be really confusing because you'd have to move around dodging other people's bombs, and you have to control yours at the same time. That was really confusing, but it was fun because you had to blow people up, and the little bombs looked like little chickens running around, hence Chicken Legs. And then the mighty PlayStation 3 came out, and I was happy. And what's that called? That's I don't know. I'll think of it. Maybe I don't. But it's an understatement. That was an understatement. I was ecstatic, whatever. And so then my first game on the PlayStation Trace was Burnout Paradise. It's a racing game. It's an arcade racing game. If some of you guys have never heard of it. But so I was playing it one day and I was bored. Like I didn't beat it, but I don't know I don't know what made my dad say it, but he was like, you know that you can play online with this game? And I was like, what do you mean play online? And he was like, well, you can play with other people. And I was like, sure, hook me up. So he figured out that I had Wi-Fi on it, and he hooked me up to his Wi-Fi, and then I got my game on. I mean, I thought, and I was younger back then, so I got, like, that game, people would, like, take me down. Like, you could destroy people's cars if you hit them hard enough, and it would take them down, destroy their car. And I had the worst car in the game, so everybody was picking on me, and I got kind of sad, so I stopped playing it for a little while, because I thought everybody was a jerk on there. Yeah, a jerk. I said jerk. I'm trying to keep it PG here. So, yeah, excuse me. I stopped playing that for a while, and then I started playing it again, and I figured out that the whole gaming community wasn't mean. So I played that, and I meet some really cool people. I think one of my first friends I still have one of my first friends, or my first friend on there, on my friends list, so I think it's kind of cool. But let's see, what did I play after? Oh yeah, I got my first shooter, Rainbow Six Vegas. I thought that game was the best game I ever invented. I played the crap out of that game. How you could hug walls and stuff. And there were a couple really bad glitches in it, but nothing. One of them you couldn't get around, but they could just, like, hug one wall and shoot through the other. And it was really dumb, but who cares? I kind of do, but I don't. It's whatever now. So it was my first shooter. I kind of liked it. It was a cool experience. I met some pretty cool people in there too. And then after Rainbow Six Vegas, I got Battlefield Bad Company, and that game was even better. It was modern. Like, I just liked how big the maps were and everything, like how just open and free you were. And then the stuff was pretty cool. And then my friends were like, "You should get Call of Duty Quad." Sorry, I had to. So then I got World at War, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." Introduced me to zombies and everything. So, yeah. And then I got all the games in a really funky order. I got World at War, Call of Duty 4, and then Modern Warfare. I mean, the World at War and Call of Duty 4 are messed up, but who cares? It was my first game, and everybody was like, "Yeah, you should get it." The only reason I got it is because I saw like a demo for the zombies. It's like, oh, that's awesome. So I got that, and my friends played zombies for like days straight before I even played like the multiplayer. And I sucked at multiplayer back then. Like, I wasn't as serious of a gamer as I was now. So my KD sucks, but people play games to have fun. Sorry guys, I had to yawn again. So, yeah, I did that. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so zombies, and then I played online, and I liked it. I prestiged like 3 times, but who cares? And then I got Call of Duty 4, and I liked that game. It was okay. I still think Modern Warfare 2 is better than Call of Duty 4. Because I never got much playtime on Call of Duty 4, so I never got it. And then, just some of the other games that I play on the PlayStation 2. I mean, not the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3. Are like Borderlands. Battlefield Bad Company 2 is a good game. Kind of having some issues with it lately, though. I've been trying to get a good game on it, and I can't. Because, like, they put me on bad teams. A whole bunch of noobs. But I like how the sniper bullets arc and everything. But, so, Borderlands, Just Cause 2, I recently got that. And I just got the PlayStation Move, so I'll be uploading a video of that in the next week or so. And I played Battlefield Bad Company 2, I already said that. And then McIntarts got me into this YouTube thing, so I gotta thank him for that. I kinda ran out of time, but so thank you, McIntarts, for introducing me to YouTube. Thanks, guys. Talk at you later.